Michael Turner turned 47 on a quiet Tuesday. No balloons, no big dinner, just a small chocolate cake from the grocery store and a single candle he lit more out of habit than celebration. He stared at the flame and felt something heavy in his chest. Not sadness, not anger, but a mix of regret and disappointment. He whispered to himself, "I should be further along." Michael lived a modest life. He worked in customer support, a steady job, but not the dream he once had of opening a coffee shop or starting his own brand. Life had moved faster than his courage. College didn't work out the first time. Then came marriage, then divorce, then bills, then helping his parents. The years stacked up like unopened boxes. Every time he scrolled through social media, he saw people younger than him buying houses, launching startups, traveling the world. And every time a quiet voice whispered, "You're too late," that voice followed him everywhere. About a week after his birthday, Michael wandered into a small library. He didn't know what he was looking for, just somewhere quiet. An older librarian with kind eyes asked if she could help. Michael shrugged. Maybe something motivational, but not cheesy. She smiled and handed him a worn hardcover book. The title was "It's Not Too Late: Stories of Second Beginnings." Michael almost laughed. "Feels a little on the nose," he said. She replied gently, "Sometimes the right message is obvious." That night, instead of scrolling on his phone, he opened the book. He read about a woman who became a nurse at 52, a man who learned to read at 45, a factory worker who started a food truck at 60. He felt a spark of curiosity. Then one sentence stopped him cold. Most people don't fail because they're too old. They fail because they believe they are. For years, he had been punishing himself for choices he made in his 20s and 30s, replaying every mistake. He never once considered offering himself mercy. The next morning, something small but important happened. He didn't insult himself. Instead of his usual, "You're behind," he quietly said, "I did the best I could with what I knew." The words felt strange, but not wrong. That evening, he pulled out an old notebook filled with his younger self's business ideas. For the first time, he didn't look at them with shame, but with curiosity. "Do I still want this?" he asked himself. The answer was yes. He didn't make a grand plan or quit his job. He just did one small thing. He watched a free YouTube video about starting an online store. The next day, he watched another. Then he read an article. Some days he felt stupid, and the old voice came back, "You're too late." But now another voice existed too. "You're still here." Weeks turned into months. Michael didn't get rich or go viral, but he built a simple online shop selling mugs and notebooks with motivational quotes. The first sale came from a stranger in Arizona, $18.43. He stared at the email confirmation, not because of the money, but because it proved something. He wasn't finished. One night, Michael noticed his posture in the mirror. He stood straighter. Not because life was perfect, but because he stopped treating his age like a crime. He stopped apologizing for being 47. He started seeing his past as experience, lessons, proof that he survived. On his 48th birthday, he bought another small cake. This time, he lit 2 candles, one for the years he had lived and one for the years he still had. He made a quiet promise to himself. "I forgive you for not knowing earlier. I forgive you for being scared. You're not broken. You're not late. You're on your own timeline." Michael still has doubts and bad days. But now, when that old voice whispers, "You're too late," he answers. "I'm still breathing, which means I still have time." And maybe that's the real secret. Not becoming younger or erasing mistakes, but choosing at any age to stop fighting who you were so you can finally become who you still can be. Because the moment you forgive your age, life starts meeting you where you are. And where you are is enough. Thanks for watching.